What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, Bitcoin's price is pulling back, but the altcoin market is doing okay today, leaving a lot of investors wondering what in the world is going on. And so in today's video, my goal for the day is to provide some clarity as to what's happening in the altcoin market, whether or not this is a trap, because I have been seeing that question a ton, and what I'm doing as a result of it. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into it. And guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade a little BTC, Solana, SWI, and many more on up to 500x leverage, you can go get a 10% bonus on all first-time deposits between $500 and $100,000 with that BTCC link down below. This is an opportunity to make free gains during the bull market on a great platform, so go check that out down below and let me know what you think. Now, today what we're going to do is we're going to try to just focus on answering the question, okay? Why are altcoins doing okay on a day where Bitcoin's not doing okay? I feel like it's important to answer that question, and then towards the end, I want to tell you why this is actually a very good sign for the market, and it tells us that we're probably on track for exactly what we would be hoping for in a bull market, because remember, we want to see an altcoin season. As a crypto investor, I hold a ton of altcoins. Over 60% of my portfolio are altcoins, so I want to see a real altcoin season, not like what we saw the last few months. I want to see a real one, like in 2021, and what we're seeing today could be an implication that that could still very well be on the way, all of which will make sense in a second. But before we get to that, again, let's focus on why in the world is Bitcoin going down, but Bitcoin dominance is going down? Well, I believe it's due to a few reasons. Now, you may wonder, well, what is Bitcoin dominance? Let's just lay the foundation here. What is Bitcoin dominance? Bitcoin dominance is the measurement of how well Bitcoin is performing in comparison to altcoins. Now, from a technical perspective, Bitcoin dominance is a ratio of the total market cap of Bitcoin compared to the total altcoin market. Quite simply meaning, if the total market cap of crypto was $120 and Bitcoin's market cap was $60, 60 is 50% of 120, therefore Bitcoin dominance would be 50%. When the total market cap of Bitcoin makes up a higher percentage of the total market cap of crypto, Bitcoin dominance goes up. Whereas when altcoins start outperforming Bitcoin and they take more market share, well, then Bitcoin dominance goes down. And so today, again, what people are confused about is why in the world would Bitcoin's price be going down and Bitcoin dominance be going down? Because if you're new here, you would think that this is normal, but it's not. The reason being is because altcoins are typically considered to be a more risky asset than Bitcoin. And so when Bitcoin's price goes down, generally Bitcoin dominance actually goes up, because when Bitcoin's falling, Bitcoin's the safe thing. So if Bitcoin's falling, everything starts falling. If Bitcoin falls 5%, altcoins will fall 10 to 15%. But it's not what we're seeing right now. And this little moment, these little moments only typically happen during periods in which we're actually seeing something good cooking in the back end. Now, I do want to caveat that. There is a chance that this is a trap. I just need to say it. It's not a huge chance, but it is a chance. And what I mean by that is sometimes what I have come to recognize and study is that Bitcoin's price will go down. Altcoin prices will actually go in the opposite direction. So they'll go upwards or they'll go sideways. And then the moment Bitcoin stops going down, the short traders who pushed it down this time will set their sights on the altcoin market, and then they will fall much further, much faster. This is a general thought that I have. It is something that I'm a little bit concerned about. So therefore, I am not going to be doing too much right now. Even though I do believe this is a good thing in the grand scheme of things. We finally get some good news. I am being very careful, because what we are seeing could very well be a trap, and the altcoin market itself could still have the floor pulled from under it at any given moment, dropping us straight down to the downside. So I just need to caveat this. You just need to be careful. But let's kind of peel back the curtain a little bit, and let's talk about, actually, now that you understand that this is weird, why it could be happening. Now, the reason that I believe Bitcoin dominance itself is going down is due to a couple reasons. The main one is because of what we are seeing from the altcoin market, which I'll explain in a second. But the smaller reason is actually what we're seeing from stablecoin dominance. So what stablecoin dominance is, especially USDT dominance, quite simply just tells you what percentage of the total market cap of crypto is made up of stablecoins. Because, of course, if more people are going to stablecoins, it means that they're leaving the world of investing into crypto, but they're not leaving investing into crypto in general. Maybe they're selling some of their cryptocurrencies, but they're keeping it in stablecoin with the intention of re-entering into this market. And so in a moment like this, in which you actually see the market going down, Bitcoin going down, but stable stablecoin dominance going up, especially USDT dominance going up, this is a good sign because it means that yes, people are probably taking profits, people are selling a little bit, and they're funneling that the profits that they took into stablecoin rather into fiat out of crypto because they'll likely have plans of reinvesting, meaning that some of our support levels very well should hold. Another thing that this means is that as this dip or this crypto mini crash, whatever is happening, people are getting confident and they're taking money from the banking system, from fiat, moving it into stable coins in preparation to start buying. Another good sign. So one way or another, the fact that stable coin dominance is going up as Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance are going down is a good thing because it means one way or another that people are likely to either invest or reinvest into the world of crypto, meaning that this big pullback that we've been worried about and preparing for could be a little bit better than we thought it might be, which is a good sign, a very, very good sign. Now, the next big reason as to why I believe that Bitcoin dominance is going down is because of investor psychology, investor sentiment. I think that people are starting to recognize that the reason that Bitcoin is going up and going down has nothing to do with them. Right now, the primary driving factor of Bitcoin's price up and down are lizard people, aka the whales. Here though we call them lizard people. Shout out to you, lizard people merch coming soon. Anyway, so what you have to understand is that people are seeing these reports that came out this morning, that came out last week, and saying, you know what, Bitcoin's price is being manipulated up and down and up and down, and it really has nothing to do with me. Whales are buying it, freaking selling. One whale is selling and another one's buying, and this one's shorting and that one's longing. This is whale games with Bitcoin, and they don't really want anything to do with it, quite frankly. So you know what, as a result of all these whale games, the lizard games, I'm seeing so many of my favorite cryptos down. I mean, you go look at the weekly RSI right now, and dude, it's so many of them. TIA, WIF, SOL, AVAX, ETH, BCH, so many of them are back in this neutral threshold, and people are finally recognizing, going, wait, this is a great buying opportunity. And even if the market does keep going down because the whales and lizards are playing their stupid ass little game, it doesn't matter. These are still good buying opportunities, and people are finally recognizing that throughout the chaos. What this means is that the market is maturing. And people are starting to recognize that they can't fall for these traps. This is the goal that I have with my channel, is to make people realize that in moments like this, you need to just keep your composure. And people are finally doing it. It's the reason why when you look at something like, let's go here, for example, where are we at? Hold on, give me 1 second. Here we go. Liquidation map. If we go here, which we're going to talk about tomorrow, why liquidations are drying up an absolute ton. People aren't as crazy on leverage. They're not on 100x as much. They're not on 50x as much. They're starting to relax and realize that they are the ones that the whales are trying to steal the crypto from, not each other. And so people are saying, you know what? I don't want anything to do with that. I'm taking off some of this leverage. I'm pulling back on my leverage. I'm going to just go dollar cost average into some of my favorite altcoins while Bitcoin does what Bitcoin does. That could be a huge thing. Now, that's what it appears to be to me. But remember, the whales, the lizards, they want you to think things that aren't true. And that's why I put that caveat in the beginning that said, listen, there is still an opportunity that this is just a trap. Oh, everything is all good. Everything's all bullish. Everyone's so excited. They're getting more mature, all these things. And then next thing you know, Bitcoin was really just front running. And then Bitcoin crashes and then the altcoins crash. And none of this stuff we're speculating right now comes to fruition. But one way or another, the core reasoning as to why altcoins are holding up is because people are starting to get smart to these moves that are happening with Bitcoin. They're starting to recognize the BS that's happening behind the scenes, and I believe that's a good thing intrinsically because that is exactly what we will need in the future to be able to have an altcoin season. You remember in the beginning of the video I told you my goal is to see an altcoin season? This type of investor sentiment, this type of shift in the market is exactly what will get us there, and I think it's a fantastic sign. So my general thesis as to why people are, why altcoins are staying okay, and if not, kind of going up a little bit while Bitcoin's crashing, is because people are becoming aware, they're becoming smarter, they're dollar cost averaging, and they're keeping their money in crypto rather than just exiting crypto, meaning maybe those JEETs, the retail investors, maybe they're gone. Maybe for the most part, they're gone. And we can finally take this core base of real crypto investors and actually start making some progress. And so my general thesis here is that the pullback that we've been talking about for Bitcoin, where I told you, hey, it might be 70,000, might be 84,000. Although I still do believe that there could be a possible pullback, the odds are starting to finally shift back in the direction of the bulls. I still do believe there's more of a chance that this crypto market pulls back, especially now that it has come fully back towards $92,000. But I do think, again, that the odds are finally shifting back in our direction. and it's something to pay attention to. But of course, again, it could be a trap, so we're not going to jump to conclusions too soon. But I did really think this was great news, and I wanted to share this with you, of course, because we have been developing this thesis over the last few weeks, or not even the last few weeks, I'm sorry, the last few days, talking about the fact that the crash might get worse, that the pullback might continue to get worse. Well, it did, and we continued to pull back, but it's really just been Bitcoin leading the charge, and well, this could be a sign that the pullback may not get as bad as it could have. Great sign for you, great sign for me. So obviously I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself, but I will keep you updated and let you know as all this does play out. But I really wanted to try my best to explain what's going on here because I do think it's important, and I will tell you. If you are someone who is simply trying to get better at understanding all these crazy things and the whales and the jeets and the lizard people and liquidations and manipulation and all this stuff, no matter whether you're a beginner, no matter where you're in the middle, intermediate, and whether you're advanced, I want you to head down to the link below, and I really highly encourage you to check out Tyler Hill's Crypto Vault. This is my personal community where you can join in and you can get access to more information than anywhere else in the space, at least in my opinion. There's insights with Tyler, which go over the things that I'm buying, selling, and doing. There's daily live shows, daily technical analysis reports, daily fundamental analysis reports. We have a professional team of traders giving their buy and sell signals. They had a trade this morning, hit 23% gain or just right then. We have executive insights where 6 or 7 different coaches are giving their insights on things. We have deep dives every single day on different cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Pepe, Doge, and much more. We have live trading sessions, executive classes, executive live streams, a market overview that I did just this morning, premium classes on things like bull market investing, the Fibonacci's, Bollinger Bands, and much more. We have, of course, tips with Tyler, which are these 2 to 3 minute long videos going over random questions you guys have. And then, of course, beginners courses on things like technical analysis, leverage trading, and much more. These are 30 minutes long, 20-page presentations with cheat sheets, vocabularies, and much more, helping you all out. And all of these things that we are doing in this community in terms of giving raw value is cultivating a community that is winning. They're taking these lessons, turning them into strategies, and using those strategies to make money. And if I just scroll through the gains from just today, you can see what's going on here. 200%, 400%, $300, $600, $3,000. We had Sosa come in just yesterday, and maybe I can get there. Here we go. $10,000 gain, $13,000 gain. These are short trades. So if you want to be somebody who's turning these lessons you're learning into real life profit, head to the link down below, guys. You can join in for the cost of a Netflix subscription or cheaper, $17 a month or $5 a month. The $99 a month option is sold out. We are going to be releasing 3 spots on Christmas, so feel free to maybe keep an eye out, but these are 2 great options for you as well. $17 a month or $5 a month. Come join a community of over 840 people who are learning and who are winning. That'll be available for you down there. And of course, don't forget to check out that BTCC link while you are down there as well. But of course, I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos recently. We've been trying really hard to give you as much value as possible. So if you have been enjoying them, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.